Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're here, you're like me, we love the tea. And today we have a little extra bonus tea, so stick around for that at the end. So today's case, am I the a-hole for not giving my roommate more space? First thoughts, I'm going to say probably not, but you never know. Let's see. So, I'm using a throwaway because she knows my real Reddit, so I hope you all understand. That's unfortunate. I, 29 female, am a homeowner. Wow, good for you. I inherited a 3-bedroom house after my aunt died of cancer 2 years ago. Oh, geez, that's sad. No, never mind. She had no children and we were close, so it was a no-brainer that she'd leave it to me. I spent the first year after the house passed to me renovating it and making it feel like mine. So you've put a lot of work into this house, and you are the actual owner of it. Okay? It was around the time this finished that my friend, also 29 female, had to leave her boyfriend's flat after they broke up and she didn't have a backup plan. Always have a backup plan. Ladies, seriously. Always have a backup plan. What are you thinking? Anyway, I'm getting over a cold, so if my voice is a little funky, that's why. I let her move in with me and told her she was of course welcome to stay. I feel like that might be your first mistake, but let's read on. I gave her the second largest bedroom, which is 13 square meters, with its own bathroom. She has her own bathroom. I have the master bedroom. Well, you should. It's your house. And the box room is my office as I work from home. This sounds like a British person. Is box room like a British thing? I've never heard that phrase before. Anyway, I told her that the bedroom she had was her space and to decorate it however she wanted. It's very nice of you. Beyond that, she had access to all communal areas of the house. The living room, kitchen, the garden. The only places I asked her to not go was my bedroom, uninvited, my office, and the loft, which I had renovated into my D&D room. I'm a DM, and my party meets every Saturday to play. Cool. I actually am from the state where D&D was invented, so... Anyways, it's been a year, and I thought things were going well. I don't charge her rent. My only request is she split the utility bills and grocery bill. I had a few rules, but nothing insane. Heads up if she had an overnight guest. Very reasonable. No loud noise after 11 p.m. on a weekday. Also reasonable. And to keep her own space clean. Well, yeah, you don't want her to trash the place. She has randomly told me yesterday that she needs more space. That it's not fair she only has her bedroom. In the house that you own? Really? Really? It's not fair? Bathroom and the communal areas. Well, I have my bedroom, bathroom, office, loft, and communal areas. I'm sorry, whose house is it again? Whose house? And who's not paying rent? I was shocked. I'd be too. She'd never expressed any unhappiness with this layout that I'd noticed. I told her that, yeah, I had more space, but she had to keep in mind it was my house. Yeah, it's your house, not hers. You literally just let her stay there as a favor. Like the fact that you just said, hey, yeah, you can just stay as long as you want. Decorate this room however you want. You get all the space. You get your own bathroom. Really? She's going to say that's not fair? And not paying rent for a year? Really? Not fair? Oh my gosh. I told her that, yeah, I had more space, but she had to keep in mind it was my house, and I'd set up these spaces for me in your own house before she even came to stay. She got upset with this and said I was being unfair and we need to rethink the layout of the house. What does she think she is? Does she think she's your wife? Where, like, she has a say in the house that is yours? That she's staying in rent-free? No. This has made me a bit uncomfortable. Well, yeah, no kidding. I let her stay when she had nowhere else to go, and I was happy to give her free control over her own space, but I can't help but feel this is rather ridiculous. Am I the a-hole? Let's see what the comments had to say. not the a-hole. You need to encourage her to move on. Yeah, no kidding. She wants her space. She can go have her own space in her own apartment. She now thinks she's entitled to dictate living arrangements in someone else's house. That genie cannot be returned to the bottle. No, it can't. Like, if she's already that entitled where she thinks, oh, I get a say in how we do things here. I get more space in your house. Yeah, that cat's not going back in the bag. She needs to go. And sad to say, but this friendship is probably over. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't see, like, unless she has, like, a see the light moment and goes, oh my gosh, I was being so entitled and ungrateful and rude. I am so sorry. That was so wrong of me. I don't think this friendship is coming back from this. Sorry to say. Commenter replied, that part, no decent friend would dare ask for more space in that situation. For real, she's staying with you for a year for free, other than splitting utilities and groceries, which, I'm sorry, that's not a ton of money. It's just not. She's saving an insane amount of money. You don't ask for more space and say, oh, it's not fair that I don't have as much space as you in your own house. Come on. Talk to her and say, I completely agree that you need your own space. Have you found somewhere to move into that gives you that space? I realize that you must have been saving all that money from no rent, so you must be able to afford somewhere of your own by now, right? Yeah, no kidding. Like a whole year rent-free. She's got to have like a down payment on a house saved by this point. She can buy her own house and then decorate it however she wants and have all the space she wants. Be clever about this. She's a grown woman living rent-free in a house where she has full access to communal areas and her very large bedroom and ensuite. But that isn't enough. Good luck to her. Time for her to move on. You're not the a-hole, by the way. She is. And being very rude about it, too. Yeah, she's, oh gosh. The entitlement. Like, where did these people come from? Where were they raised where they think this is okay? I don't understand. Yeah, this is one choosy blank beggar. Sorry, I'll have to, forgot to edit that out. But, you know, you want a clean roommate who won't complain about a single thing and who will roleplay the H out of anything you need. I will take her spot in a heartbeat. I'm even a great baker. Yeah, looks like you got other people, more than happy to be your roommate. And they'll even cook and clean for you. Sounds like a good deal. You don't have someone saying, oh, I need more space. Oh, this should be my house too. Come on. Not the a-hole. Hey, I totally understand you needing more space. Let me know when you plan to move out. I'll make sure I'm available to help carry your things. Yeah, just tell her, like, oh, I get it. You totally need more space. Let me know when you find an apartment. I'll totally help you move. Bye. Said I was being unfair and we need to rethink the layout of the house. Does she think she's on the deed or something? That seems to be what she thinks. Because, I mean, she's acting like she is. How does a person who only pays for half of utilities come up with this idea? Yeah, no kidding. Half utilities, that's like nothing. There is no we, roommate. We will not be rethinking the layout. Not the a-hole, but you may want to seriously look into tenants' rights and squatter laws in your area to protect yourself. Ooh, that's a good point. That could get messy. OP responded, I have already. As she isn't paying me rent, she has no rights at all. Good. Kick her out. I only need to give her 4 weeks' notice that I want her out if it comes to that. I'd say I think it might be there. She's that entitled. She's saying, give me more space. Like, this is my house too, basically. I think you might be there. Like, maybe do the sort of gentle nudging of, oh yeah, when you find it, if you need more space, totally get it. Let me know when you find an apartment. I'll help you move. And if that doesn't get the point across, then I think you need to actually just, boom, kick her out. Be done with it. Unfortunately. So, verdict is, you're not the a-hole. Definitely not. She's entitled, and honestly, it's just a little unreal. Like, I don't know where these people come from, where they get off thinking, hey, somebody did me this massive favor, letting me move in with them into my own giant bedroom with my own bathroom, and I don't have to pay rent for a whole year. And thinking, yeah, that's not good enough. I need more. You need to give me more. No, you're not the a-hole. She is. And she needs to get out. like now. So hopefully, hopefully your little nudging helps get the point across and she gets out, moves out into her own space. But if not, yeah, I definitely kick her out. And now we have the bonus tea. For those of you who saw the last video about the bride suing her friend, we have an update. So if you didn't watch that one and you want the context, pause now. I'll link it in the description and you can go watch it quick. It's like 7 minutes. It's not that long. But for those of you who either, don't care about context or watched it and want to know what happened, here's the update. I didn't think this could get worse, but here we are. I didn't respond to any of the subliminal messages she posted about me on social media, and I've been very quiet while I've been getting my ducks in a row for the litigation. Oh, so she is suing. I would too, honestly, because using someone else's wedding that they're paying for you to go to in another country as your own little honeymoon and not going to the wedding. Anyway, but this past Friday, she sent me a 3-page audit of financial and emotional contributions from 2015 to present. I wish I was joking. The audits. She itemized every dinner or lunch we ever ate together. She estimated $18 per meal. Gas money for driving to and from hangouts. A birthday gift from 2017 that she now claims she went into debt for. What the heck was it? Would she buy you a car? Time spent emotionally supporting me after my dad passed. Are you serious? You're gonna itemize that and say you owe me money for this when you're supposed to be friends? Okay. She said she took on the role of a grief counselor for me, even though I talked to her on the phone about it once for 30 minutes. No. One time, she helped me move apartments. She wants to be paid for her labor. And emotional distress caused by me threatening litigation. She's going to have a whole lot more emotional distress here in a minute. Her grand total, $2,412.09. Really? Which is conveniently within $25 of what I invoiced her for the flight and hotel. Very convenient. She then told me that if we're really keeping score, that I actually owe her $24.56. No, I'm sorry. All of that stuff is normal friendship things that you do for your friends. Like, it's not supposed to be kept score or charged. You don't owe her anything. She owes you for the hotel, the flight, all of it. I mean, I feel like you could also at this point in your lawsuit sue for emotional distress and stuff because she's crazy. I think I stared at the document for 10 minutes in silence, in shock from the audacity, because she's delusional. Yeah, she is. She's on the Lulu Island over there, man. I guess she just stayed there when she went there and never came back. To clarify, I never asked her to cook for me. When I was in college, she did pay for lunches, but I definitely returned the favor big time once I graduated. Exactly. Like all the things that she's claiming she did for you, I'm sure you did all those things for her, too. I bought her many gifts over the years. I've let her stay at my house several times when she and John argued. And I have also lent a shoulder for her to cry on when she had difficult times in life. But apparently being a friend is now billable? No, it's not. I decided to give this message a thumbs down because if I respond, I will be extremely disrespectful with the anger I am facing. Yeah, I feel that. I would too. Thumbs down is probably the best way to go because then also, like, if you are pursuing a lawsuit, the less you say, the better. Just let her, rant it out, go crazy. I mean, she's gonna basically do the lawyer's job for them, just making herself look insane. I cannot wait for these 30 days to be over because I will be suing the heck out of her, as you should. Like, you really should. you should sue her for the flight, the hotel, all that cost, and then also, emotional distress and damage and all that stuff. Because that's crazy. So, that's all we have today. And in this one, bride is still not the a-hole. She's just not. There's no way the bride could be the a-hole in this situation. She couldn't. So, hope you enjoyed watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!